Let us continue our journey now. East, to find the Bard, as we return to Let's Play Pyre. I am your host, Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you headed. You consider where to search for him. Blue Hive. Edwin thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. Jodariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. It seems like a real toss-up. If he has any consciousness in him, I would suspect that he would take the same path we had taken. Seems sensible to me. As you make your way through the dusty wastes of Fallflat, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Jodariel's face. Blast. I felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the Spring of Jameer. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of the source of their concern. Oh boy. Oh boy. Apparently we need to prepare for the night. Something is approaching, and you and your fellow exiles need to be ready for it. Let me check out the talismans that I have in my Black Wagon. Trust me, I'll need the Tailwind Crest. Prepare for the night. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Edwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please, you have to let me. And the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanged looks with Edwin. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Faye intends to help fend off the howlers. Prepare for them. Alright, Faye. You proved yourself decently at the Spring of Jameer. Let's see how good you are at killing howlers. Also, what are howlers? Help. That howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. Ooh, you know. Crap. Okay, got it. Attacking them is probably not a good idea. Damn. But you don't need powerful aura casts to fend them off. Although they are helpful. Ding. But attacking them like primarily, like attacking them by running your aura into them is going to be a bad idea because of that slowing pool that they create when they perish. Also, Faye has the ability to power jump, unlike other characters who just sort of jump. Oop. Just need little aura taps. Woo! Slip and slide. Interesting. I also don't want to let them get too near, because then the pools will be right underneath me. More. I think there's many more. Here they come. I don't know, they sound kind of cute. In a horrible, awful, bitey sort of way. Jeez. Coming out of the woodwork. Can I jump? I can't run on this. Got it. That's the problem. What? How did I miss that one? Oh, man. Damn it! One got past! That lucky bastard. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. Huh? Just then, Faye spot something creeping towards her. Who? What? Oh no! The Master Imp! We are doomed! Doomed, I say! Although I could be overreacting. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Hello, Drive-In. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Ooh. You sense a deep depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive-In standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The Drive-In seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Drive-Im's screeches. He seems welcoming of this. This Drive-In seems to have history with your Black Wagon. You're beginning to understand him. The Drive-Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is very pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual Drive-Imp. What? The Drive-Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive-Imps stare at him with something like reverence. The Drive-Imp joined you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome aboard. Well, hello, little one. He seems to have something on his mind. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and I know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth your while. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. What? He bounds off toward his brethren, settled in the wagon's rafters. Strange. A strange creature. Helpful, friendly. Seemingly sincere. Lick sand. Your no-imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east, an arid southern pass towards the ominous cairn of Hau. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the dusty wastes of the Jameer Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Tizo, it is good to see you, and you found the others, even more quickly than expected. Tizo, the venerable Drive-Imp, who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's black wagon. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I think I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had his word there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I was awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client. Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. Sandalwood. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you, I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. He has rejoined the group. Journey onward. Oh boy, I didn't expect to get to the cairn so quickly. Hooey. The Cairn of Hobe is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Very well then. Ooh, and the slug market's in town. Woohoo! Ooh, you can also use the white lute to play music. Chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences. Let's play Forbidden Knowledge. Oh, it goes away when you initiate dialogue. Come on! The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, I speak too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for quite some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. What a curious fellow. I've only gotten to chapter 3 in the Book of Rites so far, so I really don't know what he's referring to. Ooh, no, never mind. Where's the rest? Tutorial is ensuring the area is clear. Hedwyn is preparing the grounds. Faye is uncharacteristically quiet. And Ruki is practicing his sweet moves. Show me your moves. Alright, Slug Market, what's up? Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you this side of the sand. So what can I do for you? Ron, how did you make it all this way ahead of us? Come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give away all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been a loyal customer and all, is to continue to provide to you the same high quality of service you've come to expect. Thanks, Ron. Star Splinter, Sling Bullet. -3 hope when dousing after today's power bearer deals bonus damage. Slick. Bright Wisp. Typhoon. Ooh! Fortified Sun Serum. And lesser grades. Interesting. I'll save these little nuggets for later. How much is the Flame Leech? Damn, 140. I could sell the Right Light, but I'd prefer not to. Perhaps the Righteous Flame would be enough. I really prefer the Flaming Leech. Let's see if we can just tough this one out. Save up our cash. You're leaving so soon, guys. Sorry, Ron. I have accounts to maintain. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Hobe, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Hey, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirate who stands against him. Oh, would you look at this lot? Even got one of your own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm going to make sure all of you regret it, because, why not? Sounds good. Sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Oh, gracious. Oh, gracious. Vanihilus Lebowski, we believe in nothing. Alright. I feel like having dullness is a bit of a liability, as well as Beolanthius. The Tattered Mantle is perfect. I do not want to invoke Unfathomed Plurnace. They're already fast enough. They don't need to go faster. Oh wait, I have not invoked Dullness the Locket. Okay, good. Zilvius is decent. For whatever reason, Curs often enjoy hurling the orb rather than dousing it. I am going to take away Beolanthius and invoke Lord Gandroth. Gandroth won't really be much of a help to them because Curs already naturally have a very small aura. So Jodariel, Headwind, or Faye would be able to take advantage of that. Although we'll see how large their auras become under its influence. I may have doomed us all, but I'm gonna hope not.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub.
Thanks, voice.
You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Spiteful. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against tonight continue hooting and howling. Oh, come on, you lot! Let's boil some blood! Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go up against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Ruki. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to the little one. Yeah! A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. What up, Tizo? Seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. This imp knows the rites. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The Lilium peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may get some getting used to. He is inviting you to try. Tizo
joins your ranks.
Can float!
And a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be.
And
we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
he cannot run, but he can zip very quickly, proving to be more than evasive for most enemies. And of course, he can chain zips together to move very quickly. And he cannot explode, but he can implode, which causes him to be destroyed. But he returns soon after imploding. Don't worry, he doesn't mind. And if you press T, he will give a mighty salute to properly taunt and jeer his opponents. Well done as ever, Tizo. Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Who shall conduct the rite?
I'm going to want a strong center, so I'm going to bring Jodariel. Her relentless vigor will allow her to charge through the dissidents.
Jodariel.
Although I do fear that the enemies may be able to literally run circles around her. Ruki, could I have this burning promise? Because I get the distinct impression that Tizo is going to be scoring the many points for our team. And then bonus quickness. No, I'm gonna err on the side of caution and give Headwind the right light. and choose Tizo to take our top.
Tizo.
Tizo's aura is deceptively large, and it can grow even larger before he implodes. Interesting. Faye's quickness is greater, but Headwind's presence and hope are both higher. And we're going to need that presence in order to overcome the Titan Star I may or may not have invoked. Am I right?
Headwind. Gotta stop. It is done.
Tizo is ready to prove himself against the dissidents. Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's just get him.
Now
Cast your aura. I dare you. Okay, never mind. Invoking that Titan Star was a very bad idea. Whoa, damn it.
All 3 Nightwings.
That's bad. That's very bad. Gotcha. Later, nerds. I'm Tizo the Imp. Don't you ever forget. Ah, crap.
Oof. Quench now their fire.
Later. Floating around. What you gonna do about it? That's bad. Come on. Oh, God. That was very poor planning on my part. Gotcha.
Be gone.
What you gonna do about it? Tizo. Sorry. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn. I was thinking that if I could just implode quickly, I would be able to destroy them. Oh, but who needs to do that when I wipe everyone out? So you gotta remember, while you're jumping, you are vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Okay, you want to give me the Ord? I'll take it. These guys were better at jumping than I expected. Damn! Damn! Oh, crap. Oh, no! Tizo, you gotta get him. Nice. Damn, should have jumped.
You poor Nightwings.
What you doing, buddy? No!
Already does your Pyre's flame begin to flicker.
Oh, this is gonna go bad. I done goofed. Have Tizo dice their power. I'm on it. Oh, damn it. I gotta remember to flutter and not leap. Oh, crap.
Wherever did the Nightwings go?
We were destroyed. Oh, this is gonna go very poorly. I should not have given them increased presence. It was such a bad idea. I didn't know how large their auras would become.
Good.
Damn. Damn. Come on. Come on.
Oof. Careless.
These guys are just too fast. Ah, as I said, just too quick.
Now toward their flames.
I'm on it, Reed. I'm on it, voice. Why was I going for the orb? But say you gotta jump in order to get me to drop it. I'm gonna get skunked. Woo!
Yes.
Cannot flutter faster than they can. Gotcha. All right. They won't have skunked me at the very least. Okay, their auras are only too large for me to handle when they are together. Once they separate, I can divide and conquer. Damn.
Pathetic.
Jeez, hurting my feelings.
Did that one throw it in?
All right, come on. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Ah, I should have tried to throw the orb at him. It was really my only hope. I dropped the ball, or orb, as it were.
Another banishment. Thoroughly
Defeated.
banished.
Oh no! Damn it. Oh boy.
Edwin is banished.
Pick up the orb. Do it. You won't. Okay, got one of them. Backed into a corner. Damn. Gotcha. Oh no. One leap away from total victory. Oh boy, that went poorly. No, no, no. Damn it. Damn it.
Flailing shan't do anything, reader.
I wasn't flailing. Didn't think so. Ah, crap.
Oof.
Gotcha. Ah, stupid aura extension. Got him.
So fiercely fought. Ouch.
Damn. Ah. Is it just me, or did his aura get bigger when he held onto the orb? Oops. Oh no. No! We got two more. We got two more. Ah, Jodariel's just too slow. Damn it.
So banished.
I'm trying to go at them one at a time, and they're literally running circles around me.
Flames survive.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Such chaos. Oh.
I've got a little ounce of stamina left, and it just wasn't enough to get close. Got him!
Are banished to the last.
Just get in there. Get in there!
Jodariel plunged
We can
in
bring this back. We just gotta score like 2 or 3 more times. Alright, come on. Someone stop me. Or don't, that's fine too. Alright, we just need Jodariel to get another big score in. Alright, you lot, that does it! No more fussing around, you hear me? My boys and me, we're gonna get proper angry now! Oh boy. Oh god, they're flip-flopping around all over the place.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up.
Gotcha.
Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Damn it, I was trying to throw the orb at them. Explode! It's our only chance. It was a bad chance. It was a really bad move. It was a super bad decision. I wish I hadn't have done that.
The dissidents prevail. Perhaps
Damn.
they do deserve their freedom after all.
Damn. But that's
Perhaps
okay.
your fortune shall be better next time.
You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but this is not the end. Rather, this is an important opportunity for you and your fellow exiles to press onward. Tiso, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. A rush of enlightenment gained from surviving a tough situation, awarded only this once. Through failure do we tend to learn the most valued of lessons, provided we survive. So too is Jodariel, not in spite of this setback, but only because of it. And Tiso is no exception. He has gained more insight here as well. Your fellow exiles all shall gain enlightenment, and learn and grow from what transpired. And as your story shall continue, the choice of whether or not to accept such outcomes, now and all throughout your quest, is to be yours alone. My boys and me, we didn't even break a sweat against you, Nightwings. Of course, we technically can't sweat, but I mean, even if we could. And you can be sure to tell Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything you hear. We shall have to reevaluate some of our strategies. Yeah, don't give the fucking dissidents more presents.
To teach something of trust.
A valuable lesson is worth 300 enlightenment. I think I'm beginning to understand some of this. Hedwyn can walk two paths. The marks of the Master General or the bonds of the Saurian Legion. Martial training gives him more stamina. Critical strike allows his power cast aura to be wider and a longer line than usual. Shoulder smash makes it so that if he jumps into airborne adversaries, they get banished. And burning resolve. After Hedwyn douses the adversary's pyre, his pyre recovers health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Alternatively, you could go down the marks of the Saurian Legion. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. And Divine Retribution. Hedwyn and his allies cause banished adversaries to remain banished for 2 seconds longer than usual. Those who faced Golgothian and his legionnaires grew to anticipate their inevitable outcome. The Master General and his legion prevailed in many battles that appeared to be hopeless. I'm gonna go for that martial training because I want that shoulder smash. As you can tell, I like jumping. And now Hedwyn just murders people he jumps into.
The Master General reveals his stratagem.
Give me that.
A flash of inspiration for next time.
And Tizo?
Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple
Tizo feels
means.
solemn respect for the rites in all their myriad complexities. Secrets of the Accursed Imp. Unleashing an imp's latent and somewhat terrifying power. Flights of the Swallow. Without the aid of Haub the Swallow, the fallen Emperor Solium Mur would never have survived. If banished, Tizo drops a moon sign allies can instantly transport to from their pyre. Last laugh. If banished, Tizo automatically casts his Implode ability if he does not possess the orb. Wild Heart. When saluting his adversaries, Tizo turns into a fast-moving howler, or back. Star Sign. If banished, Tizo drops an improved moon sign that boosts ally speed and stamina. I'm more partial towards the secrets of the Accursed Imp. While fluttering or zipping, Tizo moves much more quickly than usual. After casting his Implode ability, Tizo returns much quicker than usual. Tizo's Implode ability can banish adversaries in a much wider area. And the final, Inner Glory. If you are truly cursed, friend Imp, then may I thusly be with all your qualities, said Solium Mur to Haub the Swallow. Give me that elusive nature.
'Tis the influence of the Imp Scribe.
And I like how it's neither of the paths, like, it's not like one is the good path and the other one's the evil path. They just play to certain strengths of that character and to the player's playstyle. Personally, I use Tizo more of sort of like a solo assassin-ish character. So I rely very heavily on his ability to flutter and move. So I went for that area. But I mean, the other one's just as useful if you play him the right way. Alas, reader, I trust the next rite shall fare you better. May you one day find the freedom that you seek. Damn. Well, we're going to lose some. And we can't go back to undo what we did. Because it's true Nightwings mode. Hell, it's entirely possible to go through the entire game losing every single match. And that's just the story you tell. After your flame was quenched by the dissidents in the Celestial contest, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? I think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Peter, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. Look towards the heavens. Seek now your destination. We are going to Malith, the bulk star that burns bright over the fetid cavern of the flagging hands. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into flagging hands. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us, wherever we should go. Had you been to flagging hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on such a place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper to the downside. Who speaks? Rookie. Tiso set up a little nest, various scraps and things, laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Out with Faye, out with Tiso. Training the imps, foraging for food, composing ballads, and Rookie, who seems to have something on his mind. You can tell something's troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though. Believe me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help. You understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rookie hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I own, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich! My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort, but it's on the line exactly, you are unsure. Debts, failures, the need to persevere. In any event, if you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things, like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to do cool shit, and do the coolest thing I could think of. Pay more rent. Or not lose so much. But until then, good night, everyone.